Hi, love. I want to share something that has tremendously helped me. If you feel like you have a hard time, you struggle to get things done in your day, you feel like everything is calling your name, metaphorically, physically, and it's just really hard to get through your to-do list, much less get to do anything that lights you up, that lights up your soul. Like maybe grabbing that sketchbook and doodling, or getting your knitting basket out and working on that project that just brings you so much joy. Or maybe it's going for a stroll around your neighborhood or in a nearby park. And you wish you had time for these things. You wish you could do these things. You wish you weren't so fatigued at the end of the day that you can barely think straight, that you crash on the couch after the kids go to bed with no energy left to do anything for yourself. It's so understandable that that feeling would be there for you at the end of the day, with all that there is to do, with all the things that are calling your name. And today I want to share something that I am loving that I think will help you too.
Hi there, Soulful Mama. Welcome to the Soul Care Mom podcast. I'm Catherine Wilde of soulcaremom.com. I'm a mom of 3 amazing kids, a soul care mom coach, and a yoga and meditation teacher. I've helped hundreds of women, and I'm here to help you feel calm and find your unshakable confidence as a mom. If you're ready to stop living in survival mode and you're ready to drop the mom guilt and overwhelm, this podcast is for you. Think of this as a lunch date with a girlfriend. Grab a cup of tea and get cozy. It's time to get honest and vulnerable and shift the traditional mindset around motherhood. Be sure to subscribe to be the first to know when new episodes are released. Get ready to grow and feel empowered as a mom. I'm here for you, Mama. Let's get started.
So technology is this really beautiful thing, this thing that helps us to connect with people all over the world, with family, with friends. It helps us to make new connections, reconnect, right, with old connections. And it's really, truly amazing. But it can also be a lot for our system to handle. It can also be addictive, and it also makes us really accessible. And I want you to honor yourself and your time more than that. I want you to really recognize how much mental energy, emotional energy goes into checking our technology, goes into being available on all of our devices. And, scrolling social media or, watching Netflix aside, I want you to consider how accessible you are on your phone. How easily can people reach you? How triggered you might feel, maybe unconsciously, right, subconsciously, about the notifications on your phone. Every app that you download wants to notify you, right, with that super important message about the new update that they have, right, or whatever it may be. Every social media platform wants to let you know every like, every comment, every message that you get. But do you need to check it in the moment that notification appears? Probably not. But the way that we're wired, it encourages us to check it, right? It feels like we need to check it in this moment. And that can be really draining. And that can leave us with little to no time for connection, for time for ourselves, for self-care, for self-love. And it's sometimes hard to see until we create a shift, until we try something new. So I want to encourage you to play with whatever the settings are on your phone. You can go and manually turn off notifications for apps that you really don't need notifications for, right? And you can also play with the focus settings, like the do not disturb. Some phones now have like work mode and personal mode and things like that. So you can set who's able to reach you, so you're not completely inaccessible, right? But you're accessible to the people that you want to be for the time that you want to be. And just notice, like, all those little notifications going away. How does that feel in your system, in your body? Is there a sense of relief? It's amazing, like that feeling when you clean out your inbox and there's nothing in there. And you feel like it shouldn't really bother you that there's all these, advertisements or whatever in your inbox. They're not important. But just having them there, a lot like in your physical space, when you have a lot of things around you, it's a lot for your brain to process and to make sure that you're safe in that moment and that nothing needs to be done and what's around you. It's similar in our digital world as well. So I encourage you to play with this. You can even go onto social media and unfollow or mute accounts and people that aren't feeling good to you in this season, right? You can unsubscribe to emails that just aren't nourishing you right now. It's not a goodbye forever, although it can be. But it's a goodbye for now. Honoring your space, honoring what comes into your mental, physical, emotional space, spiritual space, you get to decide that. We have been more intentional around sugar recently in our home. And, when you start to pay attention, it's just really in everything, right? And that all adds up. And that has an impact on your body, on your system, on the added burden that we're putting on ourselves, right? And we often don't notice it until we bring awareness to it. And then you start to notice, like, wow, it was kind of hard to create that shift, but I feel better now. I have more energy. I have more clarity. I have more inner peace, right? So whatever it is in your life that you are ready to create that shift around, to step into more intentionality about what you allow into your space, how accessible you are, what's important to you in this season. When you take away a lot of that excess clutter, digital or physical, it creates so much space, so much energy in your life, right? It creates this space for you, for clarity, for your next steps, for you to really be able to connect versus being distracted all the time. So play with this. And like I mentioned, it can be hard to take that first step. And what helps me in those moments where I have a goal, a dream in my heart, and I want to achieve it, and I may not currently be surrounded by people who are supportive of my dream, of my vision for myself, for my family, and my life, I intentionally find support, surround myself with love and people that are ready to be there for me, to create space for me to honor what's true for me. If you are in need of support, of an uplifting environment. Be sure to join us in the Soul Care Mom Village. It's a beautiful community that's waiting for you with open arms to hold you, to guide you, to be there for you as you move towards an aligned life, a life that feels aligned and good to you, a life that lights you up, a life that helps you to honor who you truly are, helps you to show up as the mom you want to be today and every day, helps you to feel loved on the days where all of it feels hard. So join us in there by going to soulcaremom.com/village. We are here for you and ready to cheer for you every step of the way. And I want to know, what is it that you are shifting around your accessibility, around what you are allowing into your space? And I want to leave you with this reminder. You are right where you need to be on your journey. You are more than enough. And you are so loved.
Thanks for joining me, Mama. I'm over here smiling from ear to ear and giving you a big virtual hug. I love spending this time with you. You are amazing for showing up and carving out this space to nourish your soul. If you are loving the Soul Care Mom podcast, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. And if you are ready to start your mornings feeling calm and energized, get the Kickstart Your Calm Morning Guide, a self-care morning ritual for moms, as a free gift when you join the Soul Care Mom community. Head over to soulcaremom.com/kickstart and enter your email address to get your free gift and start feeling like a calm mom today. Sending you so much love, Mama.